No, they are in a very good moment. I think they are, as the coach said, they are in their best moment. They are in a very positive strike of results and performance, both in the league and in the cups. So it's definitely a game that will demand our best version to be able to compete in the way that we want.
Sport TV.
Hello, Francesco. Manuel Chaves, live for Sport TV. Two questions, if you don't mind. First of all, how's Luke recovery? Is near to get back or still far?
Not as much as we would like, but he's back on the pitch, so he's getting a proper reconditioning. So now he's running almost with pain-free, changes of direction, start to touch the ball, but he will not be able to be with us before the next international break.
This is a very intense week with the Championship, Europa League, Championship. How will you manage this with the
team? Let's go one by one. As always, we start with Braga. That, as I mentioned, is a team that is in a really good form. Probably one of the teams that in this moment they are in the best shape with Gil Vicente. So yeah, we have to be ready and to compete really hard.
Nuno?
Hi, Coach. Nuno Barbosa, Record. You were targeted by Braga a few years ago. We can say that is the Portuguese team you know better. And last conference you told us after Moreirense that now rivals fear Porto. And do you expect Braga fearing Porto and have a most defensive poster in the game?
No, to be honest, I think Braga with the coach they changed a bit in the last 5 to 6 weeks. Defensively, especially, they became much more aggressive, and they are doing well. So I believe that they will be definitely brave in the same way that they are in the last period. Today I showed to the team some defensive statistics, and Braga is the second team with us after us in terms of hate on the pitch. So it's a team that is defending highest, really aggressive in a lot of duels. So I expect them to approach the game in the same way with their style and to keep doing what they are doing. So the game of tomorrow, I think, is going to be a game that is going to be with two teams face to face, that they will accept to play in open field with a lot of duels, with a lot of combination that can unlock a situation of man-to-man scenario. So this is the type of game that I'm expecting.
Mais alguma pergunta? Pascoal?
Hello, Coach. Pascoal from newspaper. Well, you said in the last match that you may change a little things in the attack. We noticed that the oppositors, the clubs, that don't feel attracted to go to the defense, to the middle field of FC Porto. Do you think this is have to change the way you attract the oppositor?
Oh yeah, you can decide to attract whoever you want, but if they don't come, they don't come. This is the reality. So after, I think in this one, the narrative that is going on around, I think is honestly is not really correct. And I'm curious here to understand how many of you are usually reviewing the game after the game is going to be played. How many of you are reviewing the game with a cold mind? How many of you are reviewing the game?
Com cabeça fria.
Yes? Yes? Okay, so one, you guys?
For me it's very difficult. I do 3-4 games.
Yeah, so I can imagine this is but this is exactly so. And sometimes the comments about, for example, against Moreirense, we listen again, and now we know what they do. We block everything has been solved. Numbers and reality and cold mind, we entered 36 times into the box and they arrived 6 times. We had almost 10 shots on target, they had 1 and it was a goal with a deflection. So at the end, as I told you, to destroy what you do or to try to destroy certain way of football, it's a bit easier. in the way that you drop, you accumulate people, and this one, of course, make the game look a bit more unblocked. And it happened last game, it happened with Nottingham, it happened in previous matches. But this one doesn't really change what we are doing in the way that if we play opposite half, it's a matter of being more patient to find the right moment and not just to go crazy or to change too many things. We need to adjust because the game is different, so demands different topics. But again, after to be cold and to be really aware about what we are doing in the process where we are, and after again, if you want to speak a bit also about numbers, last season in the same stadium with the same opponent, we have a difference of 11 points. Plus 19 goal difference this season, and last season was plus 3. So I think we are in the right path, and again, always with things to get better and to improve.
O jogo?
Hi, Coach. Two questions. The first one, I want to develop a bit of what you said. For you, it's a matter of intensity, patience, to overcome that challenge that the teams put to you to get lower and lower and lower. It's a matter of intensity, or we really need to try to surprise the opponents at this stage?
For me, it's to do the things well, and for me this is the key. Do the things well, do the things with the same accuracy, with the same, I don't know if it's the correct translation, but furor.
Furor.
Yes,
Energy.
Energy, with the same commitment, with the same passion, and again, if we cannot enter in the first round, to enter into the second, and this one I think is what we have to face when we approach teams that are going to defend lower. But again, I think it's not the case of tomorrow where we will face a team that is absolutely has a completely different style, that decide to press with a lot of intensity. So for tomorrow we need to change the chip and to go back a bit more in what happened at the beginning of the season, because I think this is the scenario that we are going to face tomorrow.
The other question, in Moreirense, William and Pepe played for the entire second half. They played together every once in a while. It's not the most common scenario, but it happens every once in a while. Keeping in mind their characteristics, what is the impact in the dynamic of the team having both of them playing?
At the end, the season is long, and we will need to shape our wingers. Sometimes also in a different combination. Pepe, like William, is a player that can play both flanks. It's different for Borja, that is more is a pure left winger. Pepe managed in the past to have this transition to the right side. Now in the last period, we are asking him also to play a few times in the left. William can play both sides, so and both for Angel and Jan Caramo. So at the end, to have an inverted winger is going to bring us certain things, and to have a natural foot in the side is a different scenario. So according to the game, we try to always pick the best possibilities.
Obrigado a todos, até amanhã, bom trabalho.